She used to laugh at the way I held a pen, said it looked like I was choking the damn thing. "It's because you never learned properly," she'd smirk, brushing her hair behind one ear like a queen. High school dropouts miss the basics. I would just smile and nod, let her win the moment. But I remember every word. Especially the ones that came years later, after the ink had long dried on the divorce papers and the ring she wore had someone else's name etched into the band. "My new husband is a Harvard grad," she said, with a tilt of her chin that was more dagger than gesture. "A department head. Not like you." And I replied, calm as dusk, "Well, he's unemployed starting tomorrow." But that's not where the story starts. It starts 2 years after our divorce. I was rebuilding, slow, raw work, fixing what was left of me one late night and one silent morning at a time. I didn't have much, a small office, a coffee machine that always dripped, a company no one believed in except the people who'd bled for it. What I had was grit, the kind you don't get from school. The kind you earn when life strips you down to the bone and dares you to stand back up. I hadn't seen her in months. Just the occasional glimpse on social media. Her wedding photos were everywhere for a while, him in the tux, her in ivory, his hand on her hip, that forced, too perfect smile. I kept scrolling. Then, one Monday morning, I got the resume. I stared at the name, Jonathan H. Caldwell. It meant nothing at first. Then I opened the file, Department Head, Strategic Operations. Harvard MBA. Partnered with a government-run contractor. 5 years of executive leadership. And married to her. That part was tucked under references, like a hidden landmine. At first, I laughed. Just a quiet, broken thing under my breath. She'd married a man who was now applying for a job at my company. But the laugh faded. Because the deeper I read, the clearer it became. He didn't know who I was. He had applied blind, desperate, or careless. My company had grown. Not publicly, intentionally. We moved in silence. Handled things that mattered to the kind of clients who don't put names on buildings. We didn't do ads. We did solutions. And we were hiring. I brought him in for the interview. He walked in with polished shoes and a tighter version of the smile I remembered from those wedding photos. Didn't recognize me, not right away. Maybe the beard helped, or maybe he never paid attention to people below his status line. He sat. He pitched. I listened. I let him speak for 20 minutes straight, all buzzwords. And he was good at it. Slick, rehearsed, polished to a shine. But I saw it, the cracks. The fear. And when I finally spoke, I said only one thing, "Does your wife still call people by their GPA?" That got him. He blinked, once, twice. Then his face changed, pale, tight, like someone had just told him the brakes were out on his car. "You're..." he started. "Yeah," I nodded, leaning back. "I'm the guy she left. The one who choked pens. The dropout." He didn't say anything. Just swallowed. And I could have ended it there. Could have told him to leave. But I didn't. I let him squirm. Let him explain how the market was rough, how funding had dried up, how the rent contract fell apart, and how he was exploring opportunities. He used that phrase like a shield. Then he asked if she knew. I tilted my head. "She will." That night, she called me. I let it ring twice, then picked up. "Why?" she asked. No hello. No breath. Just fury trying to wear a mask of grace. "Why would you do this?" "I didn't do anything," I said. He came to me. "You embarrassed him." "No," I said. "I interviewed him. Professionally. Didn't say a thing until he mentioned you." Silence. Then she said it, the line that brought everything full circle. "You'll never be what he is." And I answered without hesitation, my voice low and steady, "He is unemployed. Starting tomorrow." I heard the sharp inhale. The silence that followed was the kind you only get when the last illusion shatters. "I built this company from nothing," I said. "While you mocked me for not finishing high school, I was teaching myself at 3 a.m. bleeding into projects no one believed in. I didn't need Harvard. I needed failure. You gave me plenty." She hung up. That was 2 years ago. He never found work in our field again. Last I heard, he teaches night classes online. She started a blog, one of those healing journey types. I read a post once. It talked about betrayal. About masks people wear. It didn't mention names. But I recognized every wound. Funny thing is, I don't hate her. I don't love her either. She was a storm I survived. And I learned to build in the wreckage. Some people climb ladders. Others dig their way out of graves. I just stopped waiting for someone to throw me a rope. And when the dirt cleared, I was standing. Not on a podium. But on my own 2 feet.